Do you love the rich, satisfying taste of cheese, but worry it might be bad for you, especially now that you're over 60? You're not alone. An incredible number of adults over 60 still enjoy cheese multiple times a week. But here's a secret most people don't know. There's a common mistake nearly everyone makes in the cheese aisle that could be quietly harming their health and even cutting years off their life. The good news is, you don't have to give up cheese entirely. The solution is simple, and it's all about making smarter choices. You just need to know which cheeses are secret health heroes and which are villains in disguise. In this guide, we'll reveal the 4 amazing cheeses you should add to your plate and the 4 you need to avoid for good. These aren't just opinions. This is based on science that can help you protect your heart, sharpen your mind, and live a longer, healthier life. Let's start with the good guys, the cheeses that do your body a world of good. 4 cheeses you must eat. Number 4, golden aged wheel. Think of this cheese not just as a treat, but as a delicious superfood in disguise. When a wheel of this cheese is left to age for at least 18 months, something truly magical happens on a molecular level. It transforms from a simple dairy product into a nutritional powerhouse. During this extended aging process, the complex proteins in the cheese break down into smaller, more digestible compounds called peptides. This makes it incredibly easy for your body to absorb all the goodness, which is especially important as we get older and our digestive systems become less efficient. But the real magic lies in its vitamin K2 content, a nutrient that could literally save your life. Vitamin K2 acts like a traffic director for calcium in your body. Instead of letting calcium build up in your arteries where it forms dangerous hardening plaque, K2 escorts it directly to your bones, making them stronger and more resilient. Studies have shown that people with high K2 intake have significantly less arterial calcification and a lower risk of fractures. This cheese is also loaded with healthy fats like CLA, which research suggests can help reduce body fat and support your immune system. And because the long aging process removes almost all the lactose, it's a perfect choice even for those who are typically sensitive to dairy. The beneficial bacteria that flourish during aging also create compounds called postbiotics, which support a healthy gut, reduce inflammation throughout your body, and even boost your mood. How to enjoy it? For the absolute best flavor and to make its nutrients more available to your body, always let it sit at room temperature for about 20 to 30 minutes before eating. This unlocks its rich, nutty, almost caramel-like flavor. Pair a small slice, about 1 to 1.5 ounces, with apple slices or whole grain crackers to create a balanced, satisfying, and incredibly healthy snack. Number 3, mountain hard cheese. Authentic, high-quality mountain hard cheese is so much more than a simple food. It's basically an edible multivitamin that happens to taste incredible. We are not talking about the shaky, powdery stuff in the green can, which is often filled with wood pulp and preservatives. True, authentic mountain hard cheese is made using traditional methods that haven't changed in nearly 900 years, creating a cheese with an almost unbelievable nutritional profile. A single 1-ounce serving contains about 10 grams of high-quality protein, but what's truly remarkable is that the long aging process, often over 32 months, breaks down these proteins so thoroughly that they are essentially pre-digested. This means even people with the most sensitive stomachs can usually handle it without any issues. The calcium content is off the charts, more than you'd get from a full glass of milk, and it comes perfectly packaged with phosphorus and magnesium, which ensures your body can absorb and use nearly 100% of it, compared to the low absorption rate from supplements. This cheese is also a complete protein, containing all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to repair tissue and build muscle. Beyond the basics, it contains natural compounds that can help reduce anxiety and promote deeper, more restful sleep, as well as an amino acid called tyrosine, which your brain uses to produce neurotransmitters that keep you alert,
focused, and in a good mood. How to enjoy it? To get the full experience, break it into small, crystalline chunks rather than grating it. The Italians often enjoy a small piece after a meal to aid digestion and provide a perfect protein boost without feeling heavy. For an extra health kick, pair it with a few drops of high-quality, aged balsamic vinegar, which not only tastes amazing but also helps enhance mineral absorption. Number 2, Meadow Gold Block. Now, before you worry about the word raw, let me explain why a properly aged block of cheese made from the milk of grass-fed cows is one of the single healthiest foods you can put in your body. When this cheese is made from raw, unpasteurized milk and aged for at least 60 days, as required by law in many places, any potentially harmful bacteria are naturally eliminated, while all the beneficial enzymes and good bacteria remain intact. These are the very enzymes that pasteurization destroys, and they are essential for helping your body digest the cheese and absorb its powerful nutrients. Because the cows graze on their natural diet of fresh grass, the cheese contains up to 500% more CLA and significantly higher levels of anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids than cheese from grain-fed cows. This creates an anti-inflammatory powerhouse that fights disease at a cellular level. The vitamin content is staggering. It's loaded with the most usable form of vitamin A for vision and immunity, plenty of vitamin D, and that all-important vitamin K2 for bone and heart health. What truly sets it apart is its rich probiotic content. Unlike pasteurized cheeses, this raw block contains dozens of strains of beneficial bacteria that colonize your gut, boosting your immune system, improving digestion, and producing short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, which is like superfood for the cells lining your colon. How to enjoy it? The most important rule is to never heat it above 120 degrees Fahrenheit, 49 degrees Celsius. Avoid melting it in the microwave or in a hot can because high heat will destroy the precious enzymes and probiotics that make it so healthy. Instead, let it come to room temperature for 20 to 30 minutes before eating to soften it and bring out its full flavor. For a true gut health super snack, pair it with fermented vegetables like sauerkraut or pickles. Number 1, Alpine Swiss Delight. This incredible cheese deserves the top spot on our list because it represents the most complete package of nutrition, digestibility, and profound health benefits you can find in any cheese. Real Alpine Swiss Delight must be made from raw milk of cows that graze on high-altitude alpine meadows, which creates a cheese with the unique nutritional profile that scientists are still studying. The special propionic bacteria used to make it not only create the characteristic holes, but also produce propionic acid, a compound that research shows can reduce inflammation, lower cholesterol, and even help prevent certain types of cancer. These same bacteria produce vitamin B12 in amounts that surpass almost any other food. Most importantly, this cheese contains the highest levels of glutathione precursors of any cheese. Glutathione is your body's master antioxidant, crucial for detoxification and protecting your cells from damage, but our natural production declines with age. This cheese helps your body boost its own production naturally. The 12-month minimum aging process breaks down its proteins so effectively that your body can absorb them directly without any digestive effort. This is a game changer for maintaining muscle mass, strength, and independence as you get older. To top it all off, it contains compounds that have been shown to lower blood pressure naturally, making it one of the few cheeses that is actively good for your cardiovascular health. How to enjoy it? To maximize its incredible health benefits, melt it gently into warm soups, like a traditional French onion soup, or enjoy it with a slice of whole grain bread. This combination actually enhances the bioavailability of its B vitamins and those all-important glutathione precursors. Now, let's turn to the dark side of the cheese aisle. These four products may look innocent, but they are secretly packed with ingredients that can sabotage your health, especially if you value your heart, your memory, and your future. Number 4, fake cheese slices. Those individually wrapped, unnaturally orange cheese slices might be convenient, but they are about as far from real cheese as you can get. These processed nightmares are not truly cheese, but a cheese-like product that typically contains less than 50% actual cheese. The rest is a dangerous cocktail of vegetable oils, emulsifiers, preservatives, artificial coloring, and sodium phosphates that spells disaster for your health. The amount of sodium in just 2 slices is enormous, and it comes in the form of sodium phosphates, which research shows is far more harmful to your kidneys and heart than regular salt. The chemical emulsifiers used to give it that smooth, plastic-like texture have been shown to disrupt your gut's delicate ecosystem, leading to inflammation that can trigger a host of health.
3. Cheesy jar spreads. If a cheese product can sit on a shelf, unrefrigerated for months or even years, that should be a major red flag. Real food is supposed to spoil. These products are cheese in name only, often containing more modified food starch, unhealthy oils, and chemicals than actual dairy. The extreme processing required to make them shelf-stable destroys any nutritional value while adding a host of harmful ingredients. Most contain partially hydrogenated oils, a source of artificial trans fats so dangerous to your arteries that they have been banned in many countries. The sodium content is absolutely astronomical, with a tiny 2 tablespoon serving containing a huge portion of your daily limit. The sodium comes from multiple chemical sources that can spike blood pressure and stress your kidneys. To make matters worse, many contain hidden MSG and hormone-disrupting chemicals called phthalates, which can leach from the plastic packaging into the spread itself, potentially creating chaos within your body's delicate systems. 2. Bagged shredded cheese. This one might surprise you because it seems so harmless, but buying pre-shredded cheese is one of the worst choices you can make. The convenience comes at a steep price to your health. To keep the shreds from clumping into a single gooey mess, manufacturers coat them with anti-caking agents like cellulose, which is essentially wood pulp, or potato starch. While not toxic, this added fiber is indigestible, can cause bloating and digestive distress, and interferes with your body's ability to absorb the cheese's nutrients. More concerning is the common use of natamycin, an antifungal agent used to prevent mold. This chemical is actually an antibiotic, and regular consumption can disrupt your gut microbiome, killing off the good bacteria you need for a strong immune system. It's like taking a low-dose antibiotic every time you sprinkle it on your food. The cheese itself is often of the lowest quality, and the increased surface area from shredding leads to rapid oxidation, destroying nutrients and creating harmful compounds. The 2 minutes you save by not grating a block of real cheese yourself is simply not worth the added chemicals and potential harm. 3. Molded blue-veined cheese. While it's often seen as a gourmet delicacy, blue-veined cheese can be a ticking time bomb for many people, especially those over 60. It gets its flavor from an intentionally added mold, which produces extraordinarily high levels of a compound called tyramine. In susceptible individuals, tyramine can trigger severe migraines and a dangerous spike in blood pressure. For anyone taking MAO inhibitor medications for depression or Parkinson's disease, eating this cheese could cause a hypertensive crisis, a medical emergency that could land you in the hospital. The mold also produces mycotoxins, and while the levels are considered safe for occasional consumption, regular intake can lead to a cumulative buildup in your body. This cheese is also incredibly high in histamines, which can trigger everything from headaches, hives, and brain fog to anxiety and insomnia in the many people with histamine intolerance. To make matters worse, it is loaded with sodium and a type of saturated fat that is particularly inflammatory and harmful to cardiovascular health. When you add it all up,
The high tyramine, histamines, inflammatory fats, excessive sodium, and potential mycotoxin exposure, the health risk of this cheese far outweighs any potential reward. So there you have it. 4 cheeses to embrace and 4 to avoid. Making the right choice at the cheese counter is a simple but powerful step toward a vibrant, independent, and healthy future. Now, we want to hear from you. What's the one cheese you could never give up? Have you ever noticed a change in your health after eating a certain cheese? Share your experiences with us in the comments below.